3.
Hey friends, and welcome to Cooking with Mrs. G. Once again, we are in my kitchen and we're going to make some yummy treats. Today, we're going to make oatmeal chocolate chip cookies. As always, you know the kitchen rules in Mrs. G's kitchen. Always wash your hands before touching or prepping any food. And always have an adult present when you're in the kitchen cooking. We don't want you to get hurt or burnt or anything. So it's always safety first, right? And last, never ever take anything with nuts to school. I mention this because since we're doing our classes online over the internet, I can cook at home with peanuts and nuts and Nutella and all that yummy stuff because nobody in my house has allergies. But a lot of us have allergies at our school, and so we want to make sure that we don't take any nuts to school to keep them safe, right? So let's begin. First, what we need to do is wash our hands. You know how it goes. Warm water and soap. And let's sing the happy birthday song. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday to you. All right. Then dry your hands off. So what do we need to make oatmeal chocolate chip cookies? What do you think? Oh, did you guess? You need chocolate chips? Yes. What else do you think? Oatmeal? You're right. Oh, but can you guess what else helps to bind all those things together so that it makes it nice and awesome tasting? We need eggs, vanilla, cinnamon, baking soda, baking powder, margarine or butter, and vegetable shortening. Plus, we need rolled oats, which is oatmeal, chocolate chips, flour, brown sugar, and white sugar. Let's begin. You know that this is my favorite tool in my kitchen. All right. So first, we need half a cup of granulated or white sugar. Okay, so we're going to take a half a cup measuring cup and take out half a cup leveled of white sugar. And then half a cup of brown sugar. Sometimes you won't be able to see some of the things I'm doing because my bins are so big and I don't have a lot of room to try to show you everything. So bear with me, okay guys? Okay, brown sugar. And then we're gonna take a quarter cup of margarine or butter. This is a quarter cup. We'll measure it out. Make sure it's level. Because if you put in too much, it's going to get greasy tasting and you don't want that. I'm going to put it in here. And then we're going to use shortening, which is a quarter of a cup. It comes in a box. That's kind of funny, hey? And it's white looking. Kind of crazy like that, but it feels like butter. And then I'm going to cut off a slab of it and see if it equals what we need. And press it down inside. Oh, see, Mrs. G's been cooking a long time. Pretty good, hey? All right. And that'll go in there. Then what we're going to do is take these solids and mix them together. While that's doing that, we'll just put our shortening back in the box. I can make it fancier later. And then I'm going to get our egg. We need 1 egg to go in here too. So you want to try to mix all your wet stuff together first. I know that the sugars aren't wet, but you have to bind them with the sugar, with the margarine and the shortening, so that it gets nice and creamy. As you can see, everything is coming together and starting to cream together. Let's stop it and take a look. See, friends? And I'm just going to scrape the sides of the bowl because there's some leftover margarine and shortening that needs to be mixed in. I'm going to turn it back on. Oh, there we go. So cool. See how fast this thing can go? Mixes it so that it doesn't hurt my hands so much. Okay, we're going to turn it down. And we're going to add in 1 egg. Right in. And we're going to add in 1 teaspoon of vanilla. So just pour it in. Then it goes in here. See? Smells delicious. And let's just give that a turn up. And while that's doing that, we will get our 1/2 teaspoon measuring spoon and put in this is baking soda, or sorry, baking powder. What it does is stop things from rising, right? So it makes it so that things stay together more and firmer. And it only calls for 1/4 spoon, which I don't have. So all I'm going to do is take half of our 1/2 spoon and use that. And we'll put it right in there. Then we're going to take baking soda and do 1/2 spoon, or 1/2 teaspoon. Level it off. And what baking soda does is it helps make things rise. Now I'm not sure why the recipe always calls for baking powder with baking soda. I think it's so it doesn't get too big. Kind of finds a perfect balance. And then we need 1/2 teaspoon of cinnamon. Don't put your nose too close to that though. You might sniff it right up in there and then it'll hurt you. Okay, take a look. It's all mixing together. While that's doing that, let's get our rolled oats. So we need 1.5 cups. So 1 cup, level off, and pour right in. And then we need 1/2 cup. And pour it in. And this is all going to become sticky together. While that's doing that, I will get my big tub of flour, which we need 1 cup of. So friends, take 1 cup and put it inside the flour. And you want to try to make it so that it's even straight across. Give it a little bump down if you need to. Okay, then we'll pour it in. All right, and take a look at that. The flour is disappearing into the mixture. And it's all forming our cookie dough. Well, that's doing that. We'll get some gooey chocolate chips ready for it. Now, if you don't want to use chocolate chips, you can use raisins or you can use nuts, whatever you want. But I know in my house, my husband and my sons love chocolate chips in it. So, if I can get it open. My Tupperware containers stick really good so that they last for a while, so my goods don't go bad. So first, let's turn off the machine and, oh, geez, that's not good. And give everything a push down from the middle and the sides and stir it together like that. Okay, do you see that? It sticks together, that's formed dough. All right, close that. Then we're going to add in 1 cup of your favorite thing. Chocolate chips, raisins, nuts, or none if you don't want, coconut, whatever. So 1 cup, and we'll turn it back on for a minute. Oh, and I totally forgot that you should preheat your oven to 350 degrees, which I already did prior to starting this recipe. I also have just baked some other oatmeal chocolate chip cookies. That's what this pan is for. So I line mine with parchment paper, but you don't have to. You can use tin foil if you want to, or you could use a little bit of cooking spray. I just like to use parchment paper because it lasts for a long time and you don't get all that extra calories in the food. All right, so that's done and ready to go. So we'll just push it off of here. I'm going to take off my attachment and give it a little bang into the bowl so that everything falls off better. All right, put it in the sink. We'll give it a little stir. And now you see, we have oatmeal chocolate chip cookie dough. What I'm going to do is, I like to use my cookie scooper because it's like an ice cream scoop and comes off very easy. If you don't have one of these, a spoon works just as good. All right, friends. Come join me over here and we will prepare our scoops of cookie dough. Because Mrs.G has so many things on the go over here already, we'll do it right here. My counter is lined with wax paper so that I could cool my cookies because I've made so many today. And then you just scoop it onto the pan. I like that they come out looking like little ice cream scoops of dough. It's so cute. Some people like to flatten their cookies. I'm not one of those people. I like to keep them in balls like this because I find that they stay softer on the inside way longer. And I personally don't really like hard cookies unless I have milk to go with them. That way I can dip them. Do you like to dip your cookies like that into milk? I bet you do. And then, once we get all of our mixture formed into balls, what we'll do is we'll put it into our preheated oven and we'll bake them. Now it all depends on how your parents' oven is. My oven likes it when I bake cookies for 10 to 13 minutes, depending on the type of cookie it is. What I like about my pans too is because I cook so many cookies at one time, because I'm known for giving my cookies away to people or taking them into the school. I can make lots of cookies at one time on one pan. friends, make sure that you let your parents do the oven part so that because it's very hot and I don't want you to get burnt. So now we're going to put them on in the oven on the middle rack. And then I'm going to set my timer for 12 minutes because that's what my oven likes to do. And then after that 12 minutes, you get some beautiful oatmeal cookies that are ready to eat and devour. All right, friends, that was Cooking with Mrs. G, oatmeal cookies with chocolate chips. I hope you enjoyed the recipe and look forward to hearing if you make any of these goodies. Next time, we will be making unbaked cookies. All right, friends, bye for now.